We have the most sensitive and possibly the most difficult new moon of the year coming up, new moon in Scorpio. That'll be exact timing of the new moon, the Amavasya Tithi, will be from 9:45 a.m. in the morning, November 19th in India, until November 20th, until 12:15 p.m. in India. The energy you will feel the night of 19th. So that will be the night of 18th, starting night of 18th in the US until the night of 19th, midnight. So in the US, it's the night of 18th. In India, it's the night of 19th. That is very sensitive. So now moon is debilitated in Scorpio. Scorpio is a hidden sign. Scorpio is the sign of change and transformation, is the sign of fears, unknown fears. It's the sign of depth and transformation. Even black magic, it's the process of complete change and transformation and reaching the depths of the secrets of the universe. How things work is the sign of purification. Now, moon is actually not very comfortable in Scorpio because it feels lost. Scorpio is like the bottom of the ocean. And moon is our mind. Mind needs clarity. Mind needs light of the sun. And so in the Scorpio, which is the natural eighth sign of the zodiac, see, eighth house, all the themes of the eighth house resonate with this eighth sign of Scorpio, right? So change, transformation, hidden things, very deep transformation, emotional outbursts. And all of a sudden, you may actually even gain like big windfall of money, but also changes, transformations, maybe even accidents and things like that. So you got to be very careful. And this happens once a year only, this new moon in Scorpio. Now, let's understand the energy of Amavasya in general, the new moon. See, the new moon means moon is waning. It's reducing in size, becoming smaller and smaller and smaller until it is right behind the sun. It is on top of the sun, so that gives birth to a new moon, a new cycle. Okay. So Amavasya itself is the period, that particular day especially, is the period of cleansing, is the period of letting go, is the period of evaluating things that are not serving you. But also Amavasya is very powerful for all the rituals, tantric wisdom, tantric sadhana. But at the same time, all these negative energies are also more active, Amavasya. So you got to do lots of mantras and chanting and protection, meditation, and we'll discuss all of the 12 moon signs. So the new moon you can see from the moon sign, okay? Because we're talking about the moon, of course. So it's your emotions, your feelings, how you feel things inside. So let's get started, each of the 12 moon signs. So first of all, Aries moon sign. This is probably the most sensitive period for Aries rising. And among all the 12 moon signs, Aries and Scorpio, these are the two signs that need to be very careful, that may feel this impact deeply. First of all, for Aries moon sign, there could be hidden emotions that are coming to the surface. There could be old karmic impressions. All of a sudden, old relationships may surface again, past life connections. There could be emotional detox, psychic cleansing. So see, new moon is the period of letting go, cleansing. And so the eighth house is the hidden house, it's like the unknown, the fear of unknown. So psychic cleansing, emotional detox, but you will have your intuition at the peak. So follow your gut. Do not ignore your gut feeling. Secondly, do not go by the mind. Okay, does it make sense? No. This new moon, you don't want to focus on what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, because mind may be playing games, mind may be playing tricks on you. Okay? There could be desire to break out of old pattern. You want to let go of any connections, any relationships, any habits that are not serving you. You may also come face to face with fear. This new moon and the whole of next cycle, you may face a lot of fear of the unknown. So you want to confront those fears. And you may want to cut cords. You may want to break any karmic entanglements. So start new cycle with deep inner power and awakening and intuition, not the outer noise of the mind. Okay. So you can do meditation. You can do these releasing rituals, like just symbolically burning off anything that's not serving you, and then letting go of any toxic habits. So let's say if you have any addiction or anything that you want to get rid of, any habits or any things in your life, this is the perfect time. This is so powerful that it'll stay with you. Any promises, any sankalpa you take during this time will stay with you forever. So letting go of any toxic habits is a very powerful ritual you can do during this couple of days. And then also contemplate what are the things that are not useful for you, and set intentions. Like set your intentions, and privately. Do not advertise. Do not go on Facebook, say, oh, I have set this intention. No. So this is the time for deep healing. But also you will feel there is like situations that will make you react. So do not react. Do not have any confrontations. Secondly, do not make any emotional decisions during this new moon, this couple of days. Do not make any risky investments. Eighth house is also it, especially inheritance, decisions related to inheritance, other people's money. Do not make any rash decisions. And if possible, just wait until after the Amavasya. Also, traveling, be careful, and don't just make big plans. Don't make major commitments, and don't have any general conversations that are draining for you. Just step away from any people or any situations that are triggering you, confrontations, or you, as I said, you don't want to make sense of things during this phase. You want to feel things inside, awaken your intuition, and follow your gut. So it's a very powerful awakening. Change and transformation is the main theme of the eighth house. So for Aries Moon, this is a profound period of change and transformation. Now, this particular new moon is also becomes even more powerful because Sun, Mercury, Mars, all these are concentrated. They're congregating in the eighth house in the sign of Scorpio. So it's one of the most powerful new moons in many years. Okay, so make use of this. That's for Aries moon sign. Next is Taurus moon sign, Taurus Rashi, Rishabh Rashi. So for Taurus, this new moon is taking place in your seventh house. The actual new moon, the peak, the climax will be in your seventh house in the sign of Scorpio. So this is activating your relationships. It is a reset for your relationships. So again, remember, new moon means the moon is waning, reducing in its intensity and light and brightness. And so you want to let go of anything related to that house. It's a phase of cleansing. So for Taurus moon sign, first of all, revisit your commitments with a very long-term perspective. See which relationships, partnerships in your life are not serving you. Secondly, with your partner, both personal life and business partners, practice a very compassionate communication. Be present. Do not react. And also, you need a healthy balance in your relationships. Otherwise, this could be a very chaotic period this whole month, next month. See if you're giving too much of yourself in a partnership or maybe too little. Are you present but not overly sacrificing yourself for the partnership, for the relationship? So that's the cleansing exercise you need to do. And so this is the period to spend quality private time with your partner, with your spouse, or with your business partner also, to chalk out the plans or see what things are working. It's a time of contemplation. Okay. Especially check what are these codependent like synergies between you and your spouse, your partner. Okay. Then also check any legal agreements. See if they are in place. Don't take any action. Just evaluate any maybe prenuptial agreements or any one-on-one partnership agreements with you, with people that you have. Just revisit and contemplate and see if that makes sense for you and your partner. Okay. So during this period, you need to give emotional assurance to your partner and you will receive that also. But first of all, don't enter into new partnerships. Don't get married during this Amavasya if you're Taurus moon sign. And don't sign any new contracts. Do not get into any new agreements or relationships or contracts during this period. Very difficult, very sensitive energy. You don't know what kind of negative energies may be at play related to your seventh house. Okay. Then do not put any blame. Do not try to find the root cause of what happened and like analysis paralysis. Don't play the blame game, basically. Okay. And then also we have tendency to bring up unresolved issues from the past, like or past life, whatever. You did this, I did that, all of that, just let go. Do not bring up any past conflicts. And then also in your relationships, people may try to coach you and guide you and do this, do that. You don't need any of that guidance. Just go within, follow your gut, awaken your intuition when it comes to relationships. Okay. So don't get influenced by like third parties or other people, outside people. Like in India, in Hindi, we say, so that's the idea. That's really at play right now. Okay? And then do not make any decisions based on your emotions, especially connected to your relationship. So do not make any big long-term decisions related to your partnerships and relationships and all of that. So that is for Taurus moon sign. Next, we have Gemini moon sign. You have the new moon taking place in your sixth house in the sign of Scorpio. There are a lot of themes associated with the sixth house. So this is a period of letting go and cleansing and changing and evaluating things related to your sixth house. First of all, sixth house is your health. So this is a good time to begin a fresh health routine. At the same time, this is a good time to get rid of any bad or negative health related activities or your habits. Okay, and re-evaluate your health routine. Is this particular routine that you followed, is it really serving you? So this is a time to go within and re-evaluate. Focus on your food and hydration, and just keep your food light. This is a sensitive period anyway. All Amavasya, people actually fast during Amavasya. For you, taking place in the sixth house related to the health. So keep your food very sattvic and light. Okay. And then this is, sixth house is also your job, your profession. So make sure that you don't get involved in any emotional confrontations or entanglements with people at work. There will be triggers at work, I can guarantee. There will be triggers at your workplace for Gemini moon sign. So don't react, just cleanse, let it go, and forgive and forget. Okay. So because there will be instances that will drain your energy. And then also your own habits. Analyze your own habits that may be draining your energy. So let go of those. Practice grounding exercises, grounding activities. And then also, this is a good time to just forget about your even health issues and concerns. Just focus on doing service. Help other people silently. Do not advertise your good deeds. This is the hidden tithi. It's a very sensitive period. Then also don't overwork. Do not overstretch yourself. Do not multitask and all of that. It's not going to be useful. It'll actually drain your energy. And again, don't pick up any disputes, especially at work. And then make sure you're sleeping enough. Okay. And then, especially for your work, do not make any big long-term commitments. Do not take any loans. Do not take on any new loans. If possible, you can pay off the loans. And also with the enemies and obstacles, challenges, there might be a few coming your way. So you just need to stay grounded and let it go. But main thing is, do not try to resolve conflicts through logic. It's all about emotion. Scorpio is a very deeply emotional churning, change and transformation. So follow your gut, follow your intuition when dealing with obstacles, enemies, and challenges. There might be a lot of these triggers, as I said. So for Gemini, very sensitive period. Make sure you stay grounded. Next, we have Cancer moon sign, Cancer Rashi. So if your moon is in Cancer, then this new moon is taking place in your fifth house in the sign of Scorpio. A very sensitive period related to the fifth house matters, which is creativity, which is your children, which is your digestion. And fifth house is also speculative investments, your romantic relationships. So this is a period to reevaluate all of those areas of your life. Okay. First of all, you can actually turn it around to your advantage. So use creativity as emotional release. Okay. So there'll be lots of emotions around your children or around your romantic partner, around your stock market investments, all going up and down. Oh my God, what's going on? Use your creativity to bring a positive connection, positive result to all of that emotional churning going on. Okay. Secondly, spend time with your children. Spend time with your children if it's possible, or if you don't have children, with their own inner child. Okay. Which is, again, if you don't have children, just focus on creating something new. Awaken your inner child. Okay. And then this is a wonderful time, especially for Cancer rising, to set new intentions. See, Cancer will feel this very deeply, this new moon. Every new moon is sensitive for Cancer rising or Cancer moon sign, actually, because moon is your Lagna Lord also. Okay. So for Cancer moon sign, every new moon brings emotional churning, but also awakening. Intuition is at peak. Okay. Do practices that bring you joy. Especially for Cancer moon sign, mantra chanting is going to be powerful. Fifth house related to chanting and mantras and Vak Siddhi and speech. chant mantras. Any mantra, you can just pick whatever you gravitate towards. On my website, bharatasraveda.com, there's a section called Planetary Remedies. We have all the mantras for all the 9 planets there. So you can start any mantra routine, especially setting intention to start chanting mantras regularly is a powerful ritual that Cancer moon sign can do during this new moon. Okay, so it's going to be very powerful. Then very careful in your speculative investments. Again, this is not financial advice, but there could be emotional ups and downs when it comes to your speculative investments. So do not take any undue risk. Then with respect to your romantic relationships, there will be emotional churning. There may be letting go. There may be breakage of any relationship, but don't make any decisions. Don't make any impulsive decisions during this couple of days when it comes to your romantic relationships. So either ending or getting into new ones, just give it time. Especially getting into this is not the time to get into a new romantic relationship. Okay. Then you don't want to seek validation from your partner. Like don't be codependent on your romantic partner. Don't be codependent on your children. Okay. You got to find your own strength. You got to let go of this. Maybe if you have any dependence on fifth house relationships, then you need to let it go. Okay. And then don't share things publicly related to your children or related to your romantic relationships. And then don't overspend. And don't ignore your intuition when it comes to either investments or your children or your romantic relationships. So that's for Cancer moon sign. Now, remember, Cancer, your moon sign, and you're naturally a very sensitive person. Cancer moon means lots of emotions. And protect your aura, protect your energy field, protect your loved ones and your children and your romantic relationships and partnerships. So this is a very sensitive period, but it'll be good to reevaluate and bring positive energy and awaken the intuition and just like setting new powerful intentions for you. So that's for the sign of Cancer. So Cancer moon sign. Next we have Leo moon sign, Simha Rashi. For Leo, this new moon is taking place in your 4th house. 4th house is your Sukha Sthanam. It's the house of your physical residence. It's your mother. It's your inner happiness. All of that will be under pressure. There will be a lot of letting go, endings or cleansing related to maybe you will be moving to a different house or just complete change and transformation in your relationship with your mother. And so what you should do during this couple of days is, first of all, declutter your home. Energetically do cleansing, especially your bedroom or altar. Make space for fresh energy. Do not have too many hundreds of things lying around. Okay. You can do a salt cleanse. Just put salt throughout this period in a corner and then throw it away the next morning. It's like the salt cleanse. But do spend with your mother. If your mother is alive or with you, it's a wonderful opportunity to reawaken that connection. And with your ancestors, with your lineage, you sit with your family, discuss your lineage, discuss your ancestry. Okay. And then also, this is a good time to rest and stay grounded and for silence, especially at your home. 4th house is your home, your Sukhasthana. So find peace and happiness in your home environment. And start some kind of a deep internal emotional cleansing, emotional healing. And you don't want to, so you may have this urge to move or change your residence, but do not do that during this couple of days. Do this after. Make any decisions related to property after this new moon. You'll have a lot of these emotional triggers. Oh, this is the best property ever. So don't give in. Don't sign any leases. Don't buy any property. Don't move houses during this couple of days. Again, this is not real estate advice, but we're just talking about the energy of the planets. Okay. Then don't get any emotional arguments with your family. And don't try to control your family members or other people at home. Okay, don't have this overeat. You will find comfort in food. Don't do that. Don't overeat. And don't travel at night, especially. Stay at home. That's very important. So that's all for the Leo moon sign, Simha Rashi. Next is Virgo moon sign. If your moon is in Kanya Rashi, then this new moon is taking place in your 3rd house. So this is a mental detox. It is a communication detox. First of all, during this couple of days at least, limit any unnecessary communication, especially written communication. Don't be Just go out, and also marketing and sales efforts, be very careful. Just have a very limited, very calculated and to the point communication, because there could be a lot of misunderstandings. And then you can start something new, like learning some new skill, especially with your hands. That will be absolutely powerful. Either healing with your hands or, say, playing some instruments. All those will help you in the long run. Okay. Then clean up your communication devices like phone or chat box or your inbox. Declutter the digital space as well, all your conversations, and basically reflect before responding. So in your written communication, especially before you press the send button, make sure you are contemplating on that. Make sure you think about the consequences. Okay. So reflect before you actually respond to the situation, to the communication, to people. And then also it's connected with your friendships. Reevaluate your friendships, whatever these connections, or with your younger siblings, connection with your younger sibling, maybe under pressure. So it's a renewal time. It is detox, but also new beginnings. Reevaluate your connection with your younger siblings, with your friends, close friends especially, and with your neighbors and all that. Practice a lot of affirmations. Just say things, because the third house is your house of courage. So your courage may be under pressure. You got to do a lot of intention setting, goals, affirmations, all of that. Now, do not engage in gossip or debates, or just getting into discussion for the sake of it, or proving your point. You don't want to prove your point during this couple of days, very sensitive period. Otherwise, it'll backfire. Do not over communicate your feelings or emotions. So avoid any short distance travels also. Too much going here and there could not be very fruitful. You just want to stay put and do lots of meditation and contemplation, setting intentions. And so don't create any or make any impromptu road trips and things like that. Okay. And then don't give advice to people if they don't ask for it. So just keep your communication to yourself. And then also on social media, because it'll be trines to your 11th house also, be careful on social media. If you have a channel or things going on, then you may want to reevaluate, or maybe even change your approach to social media. So this is a period of cleansing, reevaluating, and figuring out what's not working and then letting it go. So those are the changes for Virgo moon sign. And important thing is there will be a lot of triggers, day-to-day situations. See, the third house represents the day-to-day courage. So you will be challenged. There'll be lots of triggers, situations in your daily life, these couple of days, especially when you will be almost forced to respond too soon. So just do not react, do not respond. Take your time and contemplate. So that's for Virgo moon sign. Then we have Libra moon sign. The Scorpio New Moon is taking place in your second house. That is the financial reset. That is a Kutumba reset. That is the food-related reset. That is the speech-related reset. Okay, first of all, review your budget. Review your spending habits or income. Review the sources of income. Review the long-term investments. Okay, check if there are any financial drains, like subscriptions and loans and things that you don't need. Okay. Secondly, speak less. This is not the time to go out and give a speech and start a YouTube channel and all that. Speech should be very calculated, because it's a very, very sensitive period. You may be misunderstood. Okay. And do not get too emotional thinking about your self-worth. You may downgrade yourself. You may think that you're not worth it, this and that. There may be self-worth doubts related to your own self-worth, your own, am I good enough, things like that. So don't give in to those thoughts. And then food should be very sattvic. Eat very light diet, light food. Second house is the food. Focus on grounding foods. Focus on foods that are helping you stay grounded, and sattvic foods, and not emotional eating. There could be a lot of pressure to eat a lot to take care of your emotions. So emotional eating is very bad for Libra moon sign. And then don't make any impulsive purchases. Don't spend a lot of money during this phase for sure. Do not speak harshly. Do not criticize anybody, and do not lend money to other people, especially to your family also, actually. Do not give out money to anybody, including your family. And this is not the time to settle disputes with your family. This is not the time to settle disputes related to money, especially related to family wealth. Okay. But also don't put yourself down. Do not compare your finances with other people. Just stay grounded, follow your gut. Your intuition will give you ideas how to cleanse, detox, and also new ideas for amassing financial wealth and also better connection with your family. So that's for the Libra moon sign. And next is Scorpio moon sign. This is where all the action is happening. The new moon is taking place in your Rashi, in your moon sign. This is going to be like Phoenix rising. This is total identity rebirth because it's taking place in your first house from moon. Number one thing, spend time alone, spend time in silence, spend time contemplation, start a new personal ritual. So have this intention, have this sankalpa. See, Scorpio moon sign, any sankalpa, any this promises you make for yourself, any habits you start will actually stick with you throughout your life. Okay, set intentions, start some new personal ritual. This is the complete transformation of you, your personality. So this is the time to release or let go of any past versions of yourself that are not serving you. Complete reinvention of yourself. Over the next month, this whole cycle, evaluate your personal goals day by day. Set intention for the 30 days and then see. You stick with those for 30 days at least. Okay. Do lots of breath work for emotional grounding. You need to ground yourself. There'll be a lot of emotional triggers. For Scorpio moon sign, it's a very sensitive period. Set boundaries and protect your aura, your energy. And main thing is do not make any major life decisions during these couple of days. Do not try to explain yourself. You may be misunderstood. Do not share all this journeying and emotional transformation happening with people who don't care, online, media, and all of that. And basically, don't take anything personally. There'll be lots of triggers. There'll be lots of finger pointing. There'll be lots of, oh, you're not good enough. You do this. So do not take things personally. Okay. Do not go for complete change of your appearance or who you are, like your whole hairdo and stuff like that. So basically, don't change your appearances drastically. You may have this impulse of trigger. Oh, I want a completely new me. So that'll happen automatically, but you don't have to go out and do all of that massive, major decisions. And you don't need any emotional validation from other people. You just stay grounded and rely on your connections, which are nurturing and nourishing, and let go of connections which are not serving you. Again, this is not like a therapy session. This is just energy of the planets. But for Scorpio moon sign, this is the time for you to cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy field, let go of any old emotional patterns that are not serving you. And you will actually come out as a new person, a new beginning after this new moon. So massive changes for Scorpio moon sign. Then we have Sagittarius moon sign. If you're Dhanu Rashi, Dhanu moon sign, Sagittarius moon, this new moon will be taking place in your 12th house in the sign of Scorpio. This is all about past life. This is all about subconscious mind. This will hit you hard, as in this will awaken your intuition. This will awaken your connection with the past lives. This will awaken your connection with the ancestors. Do lots of tarpan, do lots of sadhana, past life regression, lucid dreaming, do awakening your subconscious, astral travel. Definitely get a energy healing session. Get a session with a clairvoyant. So first of all, do lots of meditation, especially before going to bed. Set intentions and do some guided meditation before going to bed. Then try to journal your dreams. Observe your dreams and what things come into your consciousness when your mind is not in the way. Okay. Even during meditation, try to do deep meditation. And then disconnect from the external world, like gadgets and computer and scrolling and YouTube, all of that. So this you're watching on YouTube probably, but do not spend hours and hours on analyzing and looking for things that are not serving you. Okay. Don't waste time. Let go is the theme. So practice forgiveness also. If somebody has done something wrong or bad for you, this is the time to let go, because this will close the karmic cycle. This will just end the agreement. Okay. So practice forgiveness. Your bedroom, your sleep area, make sure it's very clean and tidy. Cleanse that space. Donation, giving away. Donate lots of things. Donate furniture, donate old things, old clothes, old shoes, anything, just give away. Now, this is not the right time to initiate any long distance travels, especially for foreign travel. Okay. And then 12th house is the Vyaya Bhava, expenditure and spending. So do not make any impulsive purchase, a big item purchase. This is not the right time. You may regret afterwards. And don't take a refuge in food or drinks. Your emotional churning going on, but you don't want to resolve that by eating a lot. Okay. Don't do super difficult physical exercise, or don't push your physical limits. Just focus on your subconscious mind and meditation, going within. Don't try to fix other people. Don't overthink your future. This is the time to focus on the past lives, ancestors, astral travel, not to see, or chalk out your future plan. This is not the right time. So this couplet is very sensitive. This will transform your 12th house completely. So that's for Sagittarius moon sign. Then we have Capricorn moon sign. Capricorn moon sign means this new moon is taking place in your 11th house. That is like a social circle reset. All your friendships will be under scrutiny. So first of all, review all of your current friendships. Are they really serving you? Let go of things or connections or friendships that are not serving you. And also do not get into any new friendships. This is not the right time. You may feel disappointed. There may be hidden things. There may be hidden agenda. So friendships, be very careful, maybe cleansing. Let go of any friendships that are not good for you. You can unfollow people on social media who are draining your energy. So you may be following like 5,000 people on Instagram. Okay. Don't do that. Unfollow all of the content that is not serving you. Very important. Otherwise, you'll be sucked into this whole vortex. Okay. Then it's a good time to set your goals, but quietly. Do not publish anything on the social media. Just go within, say, okay, this is my intention. This is what I intend to do, what I want to do. And so realign your long-term ambitions and goals. Okay. But you can connect with meaningful communities, networking, but with people who are lifting up your energy, not draining your energy. Then 11th house is also your income and finance. So you can let go of any habits or even work or projects or that are draining your energy. They're not really serving you when it comes to bringing in money. Okay. So reevaluate your income, your sources of income. During this time, do not expect any help or recognition or name and fame, support from social media, other people like that. And don't commit to any large events or group events, especially. Don't announce any big events or speaking engagements, things like that. Then also don't share your goals on social media. Like I said, it's very important to keep that private to yourself. Don't look for approval on social media. Number of likes or views, things like that. It doesn't matter. It's all superficial stuff. Or for Capricorn moon sign. So because your 11th house is going under huge change and transformation. Okay. And then also 11th house is your older siblings. And so this could be a time of cleansing or re-evaluating your connection with your older siblings also. So that's all. It's a very powerful shift transformation happening in your 11th house for Capricorn moon sign. Then we have Aquarius moon sign. This whole action and powerful transformation happening in your 10th house in the sign of Scorpio. So this is like a career transformation for you. First of all, review your professional goals. Are you on the right track? Are you in the right profession? Are you in the right industry? Are you using your skills? Are you following your purpose? What is your purpose? This new moon is asking you that. Very direct. You have to be face to face with your strengths and weaknesses. Okay. There may be confrontations or emotional churning issues with your bosses, with your superiors, with your clients at work. So be very careful. There'll be lots of triggers. Stay calm. Do not react. Then also you may revisit your leadership approach, like what kind of a leader you are. Okay. This is the time to rewrite your long-term career, your vision, like who you are, what you want to do with life, not just next 6 months and 1 year, for the rest of your life. Okay. And then there could be lots of office politics at work, lots of stuff going on, gossip and this and that. Don't participate in office politics. And don't go and pick up any fights or don't confront the leaders or your manager or your boss or authority figures. This is not the time. And this is also not the time to make big decisions related to your career. This is the time for contemplation, figuring out your strengths, weaknesses, finding your purpose, but not like changing jobs or quitting your job right now. You may say, okay, this is not serving me and I want this in life, but don't make any major external decisions. It's all about internal contemplation, meditation about your career, but not making actual external decisions. Okay. Don't overcommit when it comes to your responsibilities, areas you're handling at work, especially. Don't announce any new plans publicly. And just your speech should be very calculated, especially at work. Otherwise, there'll be emotional chaos. Okay, so that's for Aquarius moon sign, Kumbh Rashi. Then finally, we have Pisces moon sign, Meena Rashi. And this new moon is taking place in your 8th house in the sign of Scorpio. So this is the shift in your belief system, shift in your dharma, shift in your spiritual path. Okay. Best thing you can do is read spiritual scriptures, read like philosophical texts, higher wisdom, spend time with your gurus, reflect on the direction of your life, reflect on your dharmic path, reflect on your spiritual path. And then also your higher studies. Are you on the right path? Maybe you started PhD. Is that the right program for you? And just share your wisdom with other people. That's the best remedy you can do, is just give away your spiritual wisdom or any skills you have, just give away. And the best thing is also just connect with your teachers, your gurus, or your mentors. But do that silently. Don't post pictures. Oh, this is my guru, this and that. No, do that silently. And you just need to realign your belief system. Okay. Now, avoid any religious debates. Avoid any ideological confrontations or topics, big discussions. People get into this religion versus this community, this and that. No, avoid any confrontation. Don't make any long-term travel plans, or don't travel abroad or long distance. This is not the best time. If you have to, then of course, go ahead with doing mantras and all. But if it's impromptu, don't do like long distance impromptu travels. Do not go and find new gurus or new teachers during this period. There could be Maya, there could be illusion. Okay, so don't fall for any gurus who are promising some things, immediate results and things like that. And also, there could be a lot of fear around your spiritual path. So don't give in to that fear. You're good enough. Just follow your gut, your intuition when it comes to your spiritual path. Same thing with your father also. Connection with your father may be tested during this time. There'll be a lot of emotional churning with respect to your father. So stay away from that and just practice grounding energy and stay grounded, but also contemplate, evaluate your connection with your father, with your gurus, with the spiritual path. All of that is going to be, there's a big transformation happening around the 9th house matters. So that's for the sign of Pisces moon, the new moon taking place on November 19th and 20th.